inside handoff that Dallas just ran, a play they had success in the other direction earlier with Dwayne Thomas carrying.
Garrison is to the left of Staubach. Bill to the right. Touchdown, Allworth.
Fantastic move by Lance Allworth. To keep his feet in bounds, he was well covered by Curtis Johnson, the cornerback on that side. Johnson doesn't think he was in bounds. Let's take a look. Staubach again with good protection. Watch Allworth's feet. Yes, sir, he's got him down, no doubt about it.
Roger Staubach really drilled that. As receiver Lance Allworth just got away from cornerback Curtis Johnson. Reeves holds, Clark kicks, another point is on the board. The Cowboys now lead the Dolphins by 10-0. We'll be back with the Dallas kickoff in just a moment. As we find out after the game is over, in the opinion of the men who played and coached this game, why, the outcome, how it came about. On 3rd and goal, Staubach. Touchdown, Mike Ditka.
The Dolphins had a blitz going again as Buoniconti blew up the middle, but Staubach was able to pick up his tight end. Something the Dallas Cowboys rarely do, and that is throw to the tight end. Here comes Buoniconti, number 85, who took himself right out of the play. He almost got to Staubach, but that move weakened his secondary just enough, as Jake Scott and Dick Anderson had him all by himself and just couldn't stay with Ditka. First pass he's caught today.
Reeves holds for Mike Clark. The 24th Dallas point is on the board. 24-3. The Cowboys lead in their quest for that all-elusive championship.
Down on the Pittsburgh Steelers 29-yard line.
Steelers didn't have a turnover last year, winning the Super Bowl in the entire game.
Roger Staubach sets him up as Pearson moves to his back. And he takes to Pearson. Staubach going for the bundle. Got Drew Pearson across the middle. He might get in. Touchdown, Drew Pearson. The Cowboys take the lead. 29-yard touchdown pass from Roger Staubach to Drew Pearson.
And Patrick, absolutely no pressure on Roger at all. He faked the in run. He made Drew Pearson shift back. Now watch the fake. See where Lambert, number 58, goes. Lambert drops back. He's still undecided. And I'll tell you, Drew Pearson coming under. He's not only a gutsy receiver, he's dynamite when you have to catch it. Look at this.
Tony Frisch in the game now to try to make it 7-0 Dallas. And he does. You stop and think back over the history of the Super Bowls, and all 9 times before this one, the team that scored the first touchdown in the game went on to win it. Dallas leads 7-0. For the time left, it's not over yet.
Well, it's a long way from being over. There's a lot of time, as you mentioned, 1:56. Cowboys have to get in and score a touchdown in this drive if they hope to get back into this game.
Staubach looking deep and throwing deep.
Pass interference.
Touchdown, Dallas.
I guess they didn't call it either.
Percy Howard, Mel Blunt got tangled up with Howard, and the Cowboys on out of it again. Staubach, 34-yard touchdown pass to Howard, Percy Howard.
See if we get a picture of the, it looked like there was definitely pass interference on Blunt. But it doesn't make any difference. It's still, you don't see it.
Let's go back and look at it again and see if we can.
Here's another shot of it. Here's Percy Howard. Well, it wasn't too bad. Looked worse at the time than it actually was.
You're so right.
Yep.
He just went by Blunt.
Yes, he did.
When he looked back, Frisch hits the extra point with Waters holding.
Well, they're back in business.
Yes, sir. It's 21-17. Roger Staubach just hoping that his defensive unit can get the ball back with 1:48 left in this game. And there's that emblem. Staubach is strolling up over. And now strolling back into the shotgun spot. Going deep. dropped it. It is a touchdown. Johnson. What an effort. A 45-yard touchdown shot from Staubach to Butch Johnson. Look at this one.
The ball is thrown beyond Butch Johnson. A big rush by Denver up the middle. Watch this catch. He only has to have possession over the goal line. He's got it.
A beauty.
He got it. He rolled over the numbers.
That ranks right up there with the ones that Lynn Swan made 2 years ago. What an effort by a super athlete. In fact, two of them.
And Roger just tried Golden Richards before that and came back with his replacement to get it.
Dallas 19 and now 20 as Efren Herrera adds the extra point out of the hole to Charlie Waters. The Cowboys 20. Denver 3, 6 minutes, 59 seconds left to play in the third quarter from New Orleans, Super Bowl 12.
To replace Dupree, they have the fleet wide receivers in again. It's the shotgun on 3rd and 9. And a big rush is on. He lets it go. Tony Hill to 20. He's in. Touchdown, Tony Hill.
Kurt, that was a blitz. They've been burned twice on blitzes. That was no exception. Staubach was the hero on both occasions. You see Tony Hill on Donnie Shell. He's all alone with him all over the field. Staubach threw the ball before Tony Hill even made his break. He was forced to. They communicated perfectly, and the score is almost tied. One kick will do it.
And this pass comes as time ran out in the first period. He could really tightrope that sideline, Tony Hill, a second-year player. He came so fast that they traded Golden Richards on to the Bears to make way for Hill, who's going to be a great pro star.
And Mel Blount, who is deeper than Tony Hill, had his back to the quarterback, playing man-to-man, corralling his receiver. Never did see Hill until he went by him into the end zone.
It's survival time when you get one-on-one with some guy and you're in a blitz situation.
Seppion only missed 1 point out of 47. Charlie Waters will hold. It is a tie at the end of the first period. And what a first quarter here in Super Bowl number 13. We'll be back with the second quarter of today's game after these messages from your local station. Set has 99 yards. Little flipper out to Dupree, touchdown. Billy Joe Dupree scored, and the Cowboys come right back.
And you have to say, what a tremendous team they are. Not to quit. Down as far as they were, the easy thing maybe just to say, hey, it's over, we can go home. Well, there's still 2:27 on the clock, and you can bet an onside kick is rolling down the field shortly from now.
They don't quit because I don't think there's any quit in either one of those teams. Okay, Roger gets a little, we used to call it a pick play, where you try to get the secondary people man-to-man, try to pick one of them off with your other receiver. He does it effectively. Ron Johnson is shut out of the play, and Dupree comes up with 6.
All right, Septian will try for the point. It is good. And now we'll look for the onside kick. 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go. The score is Pittsburgh 35 and Dallas 24. Costanza for his research and statistics. Jason Shrinsky for his aid here in the booth. And a mysterious spotter. He will remain unknown. 3rd down and a yard to go. The pass, touchdown. That is Butch Johnson's. Dallas comes back with 2 touchdowns. They still have time for another onside kick.
Well,
Cody, you were right.
Now listen, it's been a long afternoon, but this man's just as game as they come. He gets a shot late after he throws the ball to Butch Johnson, who comes up with the game. At least he's kept them with an opportunity to win. I mentioned earlier, these babies are not over. When you're playing with great people at every position, just a quick break can turn something loose. 22 seconds, I've seen a lot of things happen in 22 seconds.
All right, Septian for the kick. It is up, and it is good. And now we'll be back for another onside kick right after this message.